God created humans with healthy hands and feet for walking around, holding things, working, having fun, and other functions. However, this is no longer possible once a person suffers from this condition. This disease is known for over 2,600 years. Hypocrates, father of Western medicine, called it king of all diseases because of the pain that it causes as well as a disease of kings, because it is often caused by unbalanced diet and excessive eating. Nevertheless, the title "a disease of kings" may be not so appropriate nowadays, because everyone from all social classes, whether rich or poor, male or female, can be affected by it, just like these hard-working women. The word gout in Old French means a drop. Perhaps this is due to the tophi on a patient's body, which resembles a drop of water. If we consider these tophi as drops of water, they can be tiny drops, as small as the tip of a chopstick, or bigger ones as big as an orange. Let us look more into these drops of gout. This white nodule is a deposit of uric acid, which is the cause of the severe pain that earns it the name king of all diseases. And sometimes, this nodule will make the person have difficulty moving around. We have already covered this topic of gout about a year ago. Today, we decided to revisit it because of Mr. Li Hongdan, a veteran and a gout patient in Venbao, Haiphong City. He has suffered from gout disease for 26 years, and his life was totally hopeless. He just couldn't find a way out. His family has sent him to many places for treatments, tried every possible remedies, but the disease just keeps getting worse instead of going away. And when we are recording the video that you are watching, he has stayed in bed for several years because of the disease. Looking at his body with deformed hands and feet, we can truly sense the desperation that he is going through.
I'm hurting so much that I can sleep at night. I also cry because I'm so sick of my life.
One day, one of his neighbor watched our video titled "To Eliminate the Pain of Gout," made in 2010. This video mentions several gout patients, a gout patient community, to be exact, who are getting excellent results from their treatment. This information brings Mr. Dan and his family hope.
Our family really wants him to cured. So every night, I stay by the TV in case there's some information about a place that can treat his disease.
Mr. Dan is only one of many patients suffering from gout whose lives are in a dead end. Since Hypocrates' days, over 2,600 years have passed. But we still don't know very much about gout, especially its terrible effects on human body. Rarely to find a disease which is as detrimental as this. It causes the patient's hands and feet to be deformed, swelling, knee joints, tophi, inflammation. Those are the outward symptoms, which do not fully show all the damage that gout caused to the internal organs. Meanwhile, the current treatments for gout mostly focus on preventing inflammation, alleviating pain, increasing uric acid elimination, or decreasing uric acid being deposited. When the medical world haven't found a cure for gout yet, without health institutions focusing on gout treatment, the gout patients must find their own ways to help themselves.
I take a lot of different kinds of medicines. If anyone tells me about a treatment, I'll try it right away. I tried every gout medicines advertised on TV.
When a patient struggles to cure himself, he often gets into a vicious cycle, which also makes the disease get worse. Take a look at the patient suffering from moon phase syndrome. This comes as a result of using low-quality medicines from unknown manufacturer, which contains corticoid, for example, dexamethasone, to reduce the pain of gout. taking wrong medication, whether it is Eastern or Western medicines, can damage liver, cause kidney failure, and weaken one's immune system, which makes them more vulnerable to other diseases as well.
A self-proclaimed doctor advertises that he can cure gout. You can eat and drink freely instead of following a diet when taking his medicine. When I took his medicine, it stopped hurting, but I gained weight significantly. After that, I contacted him for a follow-up and weight loss medications, but its result was not good. I sent that medicine to check on their dexamethasone in it.
Nowadays, the reality of gout is so much more complicated than what all gout treatments have been focusing on. This is truly a challenge for modern medicine. When researching gout, we found that there are very much gout patients in the community. The destruction of gout for human body beyond the imagination. So gout patients need more help, and what medicine is doing so long?
There is a painful fact that healthy people are also trying to find the cure by himself. When the healthy runs out, they give up, depends on the fate. But in general, those strong or weak, they are the patients helpless, powerless against the disease gout.
Gout treatments usually focus on reducing inflammation and pain, increasing elimination, decreasing uric acid deposit. The patients come to the doctor for medicine prescription and then purchase the medication. They evaluate their condition on their own and only come to the doctors again for more prescription or when it hurts. Such is a vicious cycle that never solves any problem.
A gout institute was founded. After that, the Gout Research Institute was established. Over a 4-year period, this institute has treated and managed over 10,000 patients. A lot of them has greatly improved their health. Such results have paved a new road for these gout patients.
Treating gout effectively requires total health care. It means that when a patient comes, the Gout Institute will not only treat gout, but also look into the connection between gout and other diseases of the patients. Second, in order to treat a patient well, the doctor must help the patient understand his condition, disease causes, symptoms and progress, as well as the treatment procedure by Gout Institute. By doing that, the patients will be able to cooperate with the doctor to speed up the treatment process. That's how we can achieve good result. Third, we use Western medicine to stop gout outbreak and also use Eastern herbs and medicines in the long run to support liver and kidney functions and treat other diseases of the patients.
This picture belongs to Mr. Dukua, a veteran. He suffered from gout for many years. Particularly, this ulcer caused by toffee on his ankle could and heal for 6 years. After only 45 days of treatment, his aching reduced significantly. The ulcer starts to heal, gets smaller and no longer stinks. His overall health, including his appetite and sleep, improved a great deal.
At first, after my father taking the medicine for half a month, and his feet started to swell less, I was so glad. Now his feet are much better. In the past, he took lots of Western medicine, but it only swelled more and more like an elephant feet.
Mr. Bethan Phuong, a farmer from Bantry. After suffering from gout for years, he received treatment for 5 months, and now he can work again. He was so excited to share his testimony.
Before, I had to hire people to harvest my crops because I was hurting too much to work. However, I was able to do the job on my own for the last crop, and I can do it by myself in 2 months when the next crop is ready. Treatment at Gout Institute helped me regain the quality of life.
Mrs. Tranthia, whom we met earlier, no longer has swelling hands, her fingers' stiffness are gone, her blood pressure is more stable. Her health is improved, and so is her mood.
In general, I feel so much healthier. Before, it takes me half an hour to take a bus to the Gout Institute. Now it only takes me 9 minutes.
There are many other patients who have recovered wonderfully thanks to the treatment at the Institute. It is the result of our legacy. By creatively applying the principle of item medicines for Vietnamese from Tuesday Tin, the father of Vietnam traditional medicines, and bringing it to another level called item medicines for the world, it is the result of cooperation between the doctor and the patients. The patient is no longer passive, but he is well equipped with knowledge about his disease, and work with the doctor to conquer the disease. In some scientific conference, when seeing such excellent results on the patients, several scientists shared. The Gout Institute was founded, and by using traditional medicines, it has helped many patients to get excellent results. We want to applaud the effort of the Gout Institute, and hope that more patients will have a chance to be cured. On behalf of the Health Ministry of Vietnam, I want to applaud the scientists and doctors of Gout Institute for their great work so that together, we can share the burden with many gout patients. Back to Mr. Le Hong Dan. After about 3 months of treatment, he has had a miraculous recovery with no swelling, glowing skin, no aching, good digestion. He can eat 2-3 bowls of rice and sleep for 6-7 hours a day, and some of the tofu started to disappear. On July 12, he was able to walk again for the first time after years of staying in bed due to severe arthritis and deformed joints caused by gout. The miraculous recovery of these gout patients are not only their and their families' joy but also a very good news for gout patient community, especially those living in depression and desperation because of the disease. A program called Together to Defeat Gout was initiated and received much attention from NAE scientists. The program is to achieve 4 objectives. First, overcome fear. Help gout patients suffering from severe symptoms to overcome their fear and conquer the disease. Second, equip the patient with knowledge. Third, set new trend of treatment, create a new perspective and positive result in gout treatment. Finally, to connect doctors, scientists and the community to join hands with preventing and conquering gout. Gout patient community, including patients like Mr. Le Hong Dan, is having a way out. Though there are many challenges ahead, they have the strong support of the highly dedicated and responsible doctors in Vietnam and scientific treatment. We hope that all of the patients will overcome this disease that the human has been suffering for thousands of years. About their medication, help the gout patient community to understand the danger of lacking knowledge in their treatment and medicines.